What is happening, fishers? Dina from Untraceable Fishing here once again tonight with
Jared from Bilimoria Fishing Tackle.
And once again, welcome to
Tackle Tuesdays.
So something totally off the cuff, whatever, same thing. We're going to look at Fishman, Hearty Rise, call it what you want. The company Fishman, one of their range of rods they bring out, the Hearty Rise rods. So Bilimoria is turning 38. I know the specials launched this coming Thursday, the 25th of September, and there's some fantastic specials coming out, especially from the guys at Fishman, aka Hearty Rise.
Yes.
So I think let's get the small stuff out the way before we get to the exciting stuff. So for those of you who don't know Fishman, Hearty Rise, they do have the range of their own braids. I think it's called the Monster Braid.
Yes.
It's a 9-strand, and then they do some braided leaders, some braids. So Jared currently fishes with the Fishman products, the Hearty Rise products, rods, and the braid. So Jared's going to be doing most of the speaking tonight. So Jared, what can you tell us about their braid?
So I've had the Monster Braid on one of my reels for about a year now. It's a really, really good casting braid, really supple, very smooth, throws a mile. And also it's got that abrasion resistance when you need it. So currently I'm fishing with the 55 pound. That's what I'm using for non-heads. I've caught a good couple of reggies of 100+ kilos. I got really lucky earlier this year and I got a black tip on it in quad foul structure. So for what you're paying for it, yes, it is a premium quality braid. It's $6.99 for a 300-meter length. But I can confidently say it competes with your DNAs, with your whiplash, and your black velvet.
The top braids at the end.
Definitely.
And one thing you mentioned earlier, the diameter, it's got quite a low PE rating for its breaking strain.
Yes. So the 55 pound is a 0.29 in diameter. Some guys might say, okay, it's quite a bit thin. Will it hold up in the bricks? As I say, I've been fishing with it for a while and done many trips with it, and it has never let me down.
So in the end of the day, it's too thin, just get a higher breaking strain. You got stronger line and fish to break the diameter you want to fish.
Yes,
so there's no reason, there's no braid in the world to me that's too thin.
Yeah.
Just step up the poundage or the breaking strain on it and fish a thicker braid.
Yeah, it comes from a 20 pound right up to a 80 pound, if I'm not mistaken. So it covers from your guys fishing in the estuaries right up to the guys that are fishing deep sea, whether or not you're fishing bottom fishing or if you're popping for GTs, and then for the rock and surf guys, there's a wide variety of options to look at in its range.
Okay, so for those who don't know, I'm just going to quickly run through the Fishman. Also, it's a 13-strand braided leader. There's not too many 13-strand braided leaders out in the market.
No, not at all.
So they also make a phenomenal braided leader, guys, and very competitive price-wise. Currently, I don't know if that's going on special or not, 200 Rand for 50 meters. Yeah. So it puts it in conjunction with your other top premium brands out there. But also, do normal monofilament, guys. I know I chatted to Jared a week ago. It's monofilament for my leaders. I'm definitely going to start using. It's a bit stiffer than your other leaders and stuff out there, your other lines out there. Very nice, ties beautiful knots. So check out the Fishman monofilament line. Fantastic, especially if you're tying complicated rigs and leaders. I think this is definitely a good choice.
Yes, and it's also not ridiculously priced. It fits in a really good price bracket for the lengths that it comes in compared to some of your other lines that are sort of double the price. This still competes with it in terms of abrasion resistance, knot strength. And you'll see as well, if you look at this one as an example, so it's rated as a 60 pound, which is a 27 kilo, but it's only a 0.62 diameter. So what I found on the Fishman monofilament compared to a lot of the other brands, that it breaks a lot higher in terms of breaking strength than your other other competitors per diameter that you're using.
Okay, so fantastic. So that gets all the smalls out the way. But now it is Bilimoria's 38th birthday coming up. So let's talk specials, guys. I think it's that time of the year. Cash is a bit tight. Christmas is coming up. We're going to start looking at some Christmas gifts and things like that to put away, maybe things. So Bilimoria, the guys behind the scenes, they put some fantastic specials together.
Yes.
So let's first start off with these Trident Kongs in front of us. A really strong looking hook. I think the type of hook when you want to be targeting some of your offshore game fish.
Yes.
Smaller hooks, like started at the on special run from a 6.0
right up to a 12.
Right up to a 12.0. So fantastic, nice, heavy gauge hooks.
Yes.
Hooks that you're going to be targeting tuna with. You might be targeting your bigger bottom reef species, your black steermus, your copper steermus. Definitely going to target some non-heads on these type of hooks. Some big sharks you can pull on these hooks. So let's have a look at these congos, Jared.
So I'm just going to grab a couple here.
Yeah.
So that's the smallest one. It is a 6.0. Then they've got from 6.0, 7.0, 8.0, 9.0, 10.0, 11.0. And then one of my favorites for the bigger non-heads would be the 12.0. As Dean said, it does have quite a thick gauge to it. But that means that if you're hooking onto a really nice fish, you can pull as much as you want to. You don't have that risk of opening hooks as fast, especially when targeting the non-heads that might jump a bit.
Yeah.
I got a black tip on it earlier this year, and it did jump a couple times.
And the hook held.
And the hook held perfectly, held really well in the corner of the mouth. It has a really nice barb on it. So when you do get that hook set, the hook's not just going to come out. You can put as much pressure as you want. And I've never seen one of these break.
Okay, so fantastic. Let's talk price-wise, Jared. So what do they normally cost?
So the 6.0s used to cost about 87.95 Rand. And the 12.0s we were running on special at 125 Rand originally. All of the sizes now, from the 6.0 to the 12.0, are now available at 59.95.
So almost half price on some of them, guys. That's a fantastic special. So make sure stocks are limited. I know there's loads of stock coming in. Get your hands on these Kong hooks. I don't think they're going to be around for too much longer, as little birdie told me in my ear. So get stocked up and make sure you have enough stock for the years to come. Definitely a hook I must look at. I like the 10 and 11, especially for my style of fishing. I think it'll be right. The 12 might be a bit big for me, but fantastic hook. Okay, so now the part that really gets me excited. Hearty Rise makes some fantastic rods.
They do.
They've got, I know the Kayasuta's rod you see almost, or not, I don't know how many, 1 out of 10 or 2 out of 10. A lot of fishermen fishing the Kayasuta rods. Very distinguishable by the colors. They come in some amazing colors.
Yes.
There's orange, which we don't have on the table, green, a purple, a pink. You can see them a mile away. Then they do have the black editions.
Yes.
For the guys that want a bit of more of a subtle rod and they don't want to be seen in the distance. Not everyone's into those bright colors. But a fantastic rod. I don't fish with them. Jared's going to chat about Jared fishes with the Hearty Rise products. But I can tell you that the guys that fish Hearty Rise will only fish Hearty Rise after that.
Yes.
So it's definitely something this rod has. I think once you fish a Hearty Rise, you might not want to fish your other brands.
Yeah.
One thing I can say about Hearty Rise, a couple of times I have used one, extremely easy rods to cast. They make casting a dream. I know you got the Kayasuta range, the range below that, the Tenoshi, and they just brought in the entry level range.
Yeah, there's an entry level range coming into the market very shortly. We're waiting for stock on. That is the Komodo range, which will fall one underneath the Tenoshi.
Okay, so now I'm going to get Jared to run through the complete Hearty range, Kayasuta range for us.
So we've got the turquoise rod. It is their 14'6" 3 to 5 ounce. Good for your scratching applications. They've got the 15 foot in the 4 to 6 ounce. They've got a 14'6" in a 5 to 7 ounce. And then going over to the non-head anglers, they've got the 15 foot 6 to 8. And lastly but not least, they've got a 15 foot in a 7 to 9 ounce.
In a big boy.
And
then I see in front we have two rods that aren't these funky colors that Hearty Rise are quite commonly known for.
Yes.
Some nice sleek black rods. What is that about?
So Hearty Rise made 1 or 2 models in the black range. It is the exact same blank as the originals. The only thing that they've done is they have, you will notice on some of them, extended the length of the EVA grip. So currently what we have in stock in the black range is we've got the 14'6", 5 to 7 ounce. And also on table, we've got the 15 foot in the 6 to 8 ounce range.
So a bit of a longer foregrip might assist the anglers, especially those taller anglers, anglers with longer arms.
Yes.
And also the anglers that not every angler likes a bright colored rod.
Yes.
I do. And a lot of guys can question out there, why do you bring rods out in different colors? Because a lot of the guys, if you are fishing 2 or 3 rods, you might be fishing league, you might be doing a social outing, you can easily distinguish which rod. If you're running to grab a rod, the blue razors coming on the buyout, you might want your 3-5 ounce or 4-6 ounce rod. You can easily run to your bag without picking up your rod and having to look which rod it is.
Yeah.
You can easily distinguish what rod it is and which way to go like that. So the Hearty Rise range, the stock that Bilimoria have available on the table, they're going to be coming at 4,999. I know that Tenoshis are also coming at a reduced price.
Yes.
So stay tuned, guys. The specials will be broadcasted on Thursday, the 20th of September. The full range of Hearty Rise and many other specials. So keep an eye out for that. I know there might be 1 or 2 other rods as well that we're not going to mention. We're going to keep you on the edge of your seat. So stay tuned. Start asking permission. Get that credit card overdraft ready because there are some fantastic specials coming along. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Guys, check out Hearty Rise, check out Fishman, go check out Fishman on Facebook, check out their website. Fantastic specials, guys, unbelievable specials, and they have a fantastic range of goods. So anyway, guys, from Dean from Untraceable Fishing and
Jared from Bilimoria Fishing Tackle. Cheers.